I want to make sure I don't take time for granted when I'm with an individual. I understand that not everyone is forever, and that we all go through certain phases in our life with other individuals. So take advantage and enjoy it with them, you know, and with whatever it is that you both are into, you know, together, you know, when you're with them.
Definitely, man. Wise words there. I want to take a little sidetrack and talk about your bridge overhang where you celebrated Kobe's life. First of all, how long did it take you to complete that? And how many cans do you take up there with you? Do you have a backpack? Do you plan it? Or is it just spur of the moment as well?
That one, it was planned, but then unplanned. And then not only that, this is like kind of like where things were kind of going from one paint to another. And what I mean by that is, this is when you know, I've always used cheap paint, you know, to paint with, and I've always used the good paint for all the cleanups. And with that one, instead of using good paint, I use Rust-Oleums, painter's touch. I'm not saying they're bad paint, but when you're doing a you know, a size that big, it's hard to fill in with. And I think I went through like more than like 8 cans of fill-in, you know, and it was taking forever, especially when you're trying to use yellow as an outline. It comes out very watery. Then my good people at Loops fucking shot me some paint. I literally only used the 1 can for fill-in with a fucking that orange fucking cat that's the fattest one, and then an NY fat on the yellow, and their yellow is fucking amazing, butter as fuck. If you guys haven't found a good yellow, Loops carries that shit right there. And so the first night I went with painter's touch, and yeah, I was there for like 3 hours or something like that. And then I think Caltrans pulled up on me, so I had to shake the spot. And then I had to take a break in the middle before the next day, just due to the fact, you know, this were the times where it was very windy, so I was not trying to fall off that shit. So I went the next day, and then Loops kind of gave me some paint, and literally within like an hour I was in and out, you know. So I think that's when I was like, wait, what am I doing, bro? Like, I should fucking always use good. If the paint is coming like that, why not just always fucking use good paint, you know? I think I'm like the most stingiest person when it comes to wasting paint. Like, I want to make sure like every can I use, it's used right.
Were you happy with your Kobe tribute? And how long did it run?
Definitely was not happy with the Kobe one, especially after hearing what my mother said about it, you know. If anything, that's the one individual I care about, you know, her opinion about. And definitely hit right there. But it was dope that a lot of individuals, because, you know, it's not just graffiti, it's also a tribute. There was a lot of individuals that were definitely shocked to see that, you know, especially on the 101 right there. And there was a lot of individuals kind of, how do I say it, basically just admiring, or not just, you know, appreciating, you know, especially at that timing. So, yeah, I mean, to me, once again, it goes down to the actions, you know. As much as I love Kobe, especially from growing up, just the idea of going from one end to the other, you know, and, you know, just executing it, just due to the fact that, one, I'm afraid of heights. A lot of people do not believe me. I am terrified when it comes to heights. But the thing is, my ass is also an individual that does not like to be afraid of things, you know. And if I am afraid of it, I will fucking go head first, you know, in attack mode, you know. And I need to know that I conquered my fears, or, you know, accomplish certain goals that I have, you know. And one as well, I haven't seen anybody really go from side to side on that bridge. Once again, do not attack me for that one. From my experience, I have not seen anybody attack it like that on that specific bridge. So it was mainly the go aspect of it. That's what I honestly was more hyped about, known to the fact like, hell yeah, I fucking went up there, I did it, even though, Caltrans did come at the same time, because I have to prepare my mind for something like that. Maybe other people, it might be smoother for them to just go up there and hit it. Not for me. I have to do certain things to prepare my mind to like mentally go correct before I hit it.
Definitely, man. That's a hot spot everyone in Los Angeles always sees. Just an incredible spot that you caught. But I'm really curious, man. Once you're up there on that ledge, what's the key to not falling? Because from a spectator's point of view, it feels like there's no room for error up there, man. One wrong move, what's the key to going out there and confronting your fears?
So I can't speak on behalf of others, but I can definitely speak on for myself, which is wearing headphones, believe it or not. Music kind of distracts you from all the noises you hear from the car. Believe it or not, it becomes like a hypnosis, especially with the lights hitting the bridge and it reflects back into your eyes. It definitely, that, and especially the sound. It's kind of like how people get hypnotized with the whole ASMR thing, Freeways do that to me, it's very relaxing. And I don't know how many times I've always fallen. Not fallen, but almost fell from a bridge, and I'm glad certain friends were with me at that time. Yeah, music definitely helped me out right there. And then I can't also not front. I mean, at that time I was also involved with certain substances that obviously would knock the fear out of me, so it's music, and obviously those substances at that time were helping me out. But now I guess it's really just meditating, because it is a form of meditation being up there, believe it or not. You're fucking, because at first, like the first 10 minutes, you're kind of thinking to yourself like, why the fuck am I up here, dude? Like, I could just one wrong step, I'm dead. Or like, I'm a sitting duck up here, if a cop sees me, like, it's a wrap, And then you start thinking of every outcome, like some Final Destination shit. So you're over here thinking like how you're gonna die, and then you kind of gotta shake that fear away, and and then you kind of like get into your little zone, and then after like those 10 minutes, it's kind of like you're free, bro.